So, good day everyone. We are the topic 7 presenters and we will be presenting about managing material self. So, my group mates are Diaz Krishna June, Paman Keisha Paman, and so before we start tackling about managing material self, let us have first the lesson objectives. So, at the end of the lesson, you should be able to first explain the relationship between the self and material or economic possessions. And second, we need to analyze the role of consumer culture to self and identity and the top 10 material count. And third is to evaluate one's own personal experience, behavior, and attitude toward material resources. So, to continue our discussion, so the introduction for this is that let us say you walk into the classroom before the class starts and you remember to go to the comfort room first. You put your bag on a chair, you go to the comfort room, you come back and you sit at your spot. So more likely the bag will still be there and no one takes the seat. Why? Because some has already marked it as his own, as his or her own use. And what did you use to mark it? So, your bag or any of your belongings. Through your material possession, you are sending a message that I was already there and I will be back. So, for example, to further explain introduction is that, for example, magagalit example, for example, nandito ka sa imong balay kanang naakay nakitaan na butang kanang imong ginavalue or imong ginatagaan o kanang sentimental value kay katong butang is gihatag sa imong friend or imong lover or what if kanang nakakontribute siya sa imong life na dako kay siya impact. So instead nga imuha siyang ilabay, imuha siyang gikip. So mas katong butang is gitagaan ni value. So parehas anon kanang na ato ka sa comfort room gibili nimo imuhang bag para ma-mark to nga seat na para to sa imuha. So kana siya ma-relate na to siya sa kanina example na once gihatag sa imuha kitagaan nimo siya og sentimental value since gihatag to siya or nakakontribute to siya sa kinabuhi or dako siya og hatag sa imong wealth or sa imong life. And then next, we have the abstract. So in Sherlock Holmes, the sign of for Sherlock Holmes is challenged by his friend Dr. James Watson to reveal the owner of a watch. Holmes deduces the identity and personal information about the owner through his superior observation and deduction skills. This connection between the self and possessions has been a subject of interest in social sciences, particularly anthropology and psychology. Cultural anthropology studies how objects gain status as prestige goods such as cars or family history, and these objects contribute to the perception of pride and prestige. So, ang anthropology man is the study of human development and their human identities. It is about human identities or about the human development. So, ang cultural anthropology kani siya is it is the study of giunsa nimo or giunsa ang history or giunsa nimo pagkatnamo ana nga object na nanong gitagaan nimo siya og sentimental values and kinabuhi like it is a study kung unsa ang sa kana nga butang nga imong gitagaan nga value kay unsa ang nakapahatag ana sa imuha nga nganong gitagaan nimo siya sa sentimental value na instead nga imuha siyang ilabay or ihatag sa laki nganong imuha siyang ikip. So ang ito po direct how these objects contribute to the perception of the prestige. So prestige is like about admiration of the thing. Kung di unsa nimo pag-admire ang sa history ana, kung di unsa siya pag-contribute. Same sa example na ko sa introduction. And next is we have the the um the discussion for the material self, which will be discussed by Krishna Diez.
The concept of the material self refers to the way of our belongings, family, and surrounding form a part of our identity. William James, along with Russell Belk and Sartre, highlighted how objects we control, own, or emotionally invest can shape our sense of self. In today's consumer culture, materialism often connects with self-esteem o setong happiness, as people use possession to compensate for insecurities. While some view objects as symbol of status, others find comfort in them, reflecting how material items extend and define our identities.
Good day everyone, I'm Keisha Paman. So let's proceed to self and objects through life stages. The connection between the self and the material world evolves as we grow. According to Belk 1988, the four stages of development related to the concept of the extended self are as follows. Number 1. The infant distinguishes self from the environment. In this initial stage, infants start to realize that they are separate entities from their surroundings, understanding their body and existence as distinct from external objects. Number 2. The infant distinguishes self from others. As infants grow, they begin to differentiate themselves from other people, recognizing that they are unique individuals with separate identities from those around them. Number 3. Possessions help adolescents and adults manage their identities. During adolescence and adulthood, people use possessions to shape and express their identities, showcasing their personal values, beliefs, and individuality through the things they own. Number 4. Possessions help older persons maintain continuity and prepare for death. For elderly individuals, possessions often carry symbolic value, helping them preserve a sense of self-continuity and prepare for the end of life by holding onto meaningful items that represent their legacy and life experiences. Our relationship with the material world starts with the idea that whoever gets something first is its owner, finders, keepers. So for example, it is when a child finds a toy and does not want to let go of it, or another child takes the toy and the first one throws a tantrum because it was taken from him or her. Parental engagement helps reduce the child's reliance or attachment on these things. During adolescence, attachment to objects increasingly reflects who individuals are or how they wish to be perceived, particularly in relation to their peers. Teens value possessions for several reasons. It includes emotional attachment, social meaning, and personal association. Emotional attachment is when objects bring personal happiness. Social meaning, possessions help build social bonds and create a sense of belonging. And personal association, items relate to self-identity, such as choosing objects that represent personal interests. As people age, their material attachment changes to reflect life transitions and responsibilities. Old age brings another aspect to the relationship between the owner and the object. The object now becomes a vessel of memory, like a camera used to bring in your travels, a source of comfort as well as an achievement like a trophy or diploma, and it becomes a sort of legacy for the future, like your house and a lot that you'll pass on your children.
So, I think um, 12, there are 12 tips on how to manage finances that can significantly affect our other possessions. So, first, this is the first and the fourth tips will be discussed by Krishna and
Keep your perspective in check. The love of money, not the money itself, causes the problem. Some people are so focused on getting money that they will do whatever it takes, even if it means violating the law, losing their morality, not attending to emotional needs of their family, or being a work alcoholic. So it's important to see money as a means to a better life, not as the ultimate goal, and avoid sacrificing long-term happiness para lang sa short-term gain. Second, have money, do not just pretend. Or as others say, the goal is to be rich, not to look rich. A lot of instances, a person might receive a more special treatment just by looking rich alone. It is appearance that we perceive first. But pretension can only go so much. Having your own money actually lets you buy what you want and what you need. True wealth gives you security and the ability to meet your needs without worrying about impressing others. Third, have your own goal, take your own time. Social comparison can make a huge impact on one's self-esteem, but having to pretend something you are not only causes a problem in the long run. Even in finance, to build self-esteem and avoid financial pitfalls, it's essential to set your own goals and progress at your own pace instead of comparing yourself to others. Aim for both short-term and long-term goals that not only focuses on purchase but also on ways to improve your financial situation. Fourth, budget. A lot of people do not like word budget because it sounds restrictive, but it is not. When you have a budget, you have a realistic idea of what you can spend on whatever you want and what peace of mind that you have at least taken care of the important needs that you have to pay for. With the budget, you gain a clear understanding of what can you afford, allowing you to spend responsibly while ensuring that essential expenses are covered. Budgeting brings peace of mind by balancing needs and wants, giving you control over your finances.
And this is the fifth tip on how um on how to manage finances. So the fifth is save in order to be safe. So in this case or in this tip, having a savings in the bank provides you a security in case of emergencies. So klaro naman kayo siya, no? Save in order to be safe. So, if you have kanang emergencies na bayran mo or like mga school financial or mga utang, so kanay mo ang na-save na money kay pwede nimo siya kuwaan kay tungod na naa kay emergency na dili mo siya kay bayaran kay kanang tungod na kulang ka sa money or na kay other na bayran po na need po nimo dyan po need nimo og other money para kay bayad itong thing. So one of the important thing to manage this kind of situation is to save money for our emergencies. So next is we have keep your spending habits in check. So for this tip is that we must reiterate this as it is easy to lose track of the budget and spend our savings. We can have several sub-tips in this aspect that it includes for example, mag-grocery ka. So you need, ang sub-tips is you need to list all the important lang ng mga palitunon. And then next is learn ka on how kanang ihati nimo ang mga money, and then i-calculate mo daan ng mga palitunon, and then you have ang inyong pilion lang sa is katong mga things na important sa inyo. And then next is we have the increased income flow. So for this tip is that sometimes the budget can be too tight or the money in the bank is not growing enough. So kaning increased income money flow ang example is like mag-provide ka o or pwede ka mo mag part-time job or mamalagya makahara sa inyong classroom para ang inyong budget or inyong savings is malumagan. And tungod anang increased income flow mo, pwede ka makasave in order to be safe. So ano siya ang increased income flow mo, pwede ka magtrabaho, pwede ka mag part-time job para kanang makakaroon ka og budget and maka-provide nimo ang imong gusto or important or imong kanang important thing na gusto nimo. And then for the number 8, we have the good debt versus the bad debt. For this tip is that sometimes we increase our income and we forgot to pay the debts we owe, or we are tempted to purchase more, which brings us to debt. So ang differences niya is that ang good debt is that mangutang ka for good, like for example mangutang ka kay mag-buy ka sa imong mga important things like sa imong, or mag-buy ka sa imong financial sa imong school financial, or sa imong tuition, or sa imong kanang mag-invest ka og home, mao na mangutang na lang ka, mangutang ka, so mo na siya yung good debt kanang naay patutuhan ang imong giutangan. And then ang bad debt or kanang bad na utang is that kanang mangutang ka kay tungod akay gusto ka nito, or naakay kanang gusto kanang imuha lang bali mangutang ka kay tungod nakay gusto ka nito, pero waste of money siya. And then kanang ang bad debt kay is one of the cause na nganong malugi ta or nganong dili ta makasave kay tungod giuna na to ang ato ang self or unsa ato ang gusto.
Number 9. Make your money grow. Building financial security requires time, effort, and wise decisions. A key strategy is investing in passive income sources such as stocks, mutual funds, bonds, and real estate. These investments can grow over time, yielding higher returns than simply saving money in a bank. Essential tips include: invest only in businesses or ventures you understand through proper research. Avoid pyramid schemes as they only benefit those at the top. Diversify your investment across several areas to minimize risk while maximizing growth. Number 10, protect the future. So as you develop steady income streams through work and investment, it's important to safeguard your future with insurance. This includes health, life, and asset insurance, which provide financial protection in the event of an accident, illness, or death. Proper research is essential to avoid falling for scams. Insurance ensures that your family won't face financial hardship if you're unable to work or in case of unforeseen events. Number 11, invest in yourself. So your most valuable investment is yourself. Continuous learning and self-improvement open up more opportunities and help to avoid potential pitfalls. Investing in your health by maintaining a good diet and regular exercise is equally important, as a healthy lifestyle reduces medical costs and support your overall success. Number 12, enjoy life no matter what. While money is a tool, it is not the ultimate goal. Find fulfillment in relationships, hobbies, community service, and personal growth. Focusing on what matters most, family, love, creativity, and giving back will provide a sense of purpose and joy beyond financial gain. So, by following these principles, you can achieve financial growth while leading a fulfilling and balanced life.
And that's all. Thank you.